Okay, now that I finished hyping myself up, I think I can find it within me to do a 10-minute voiceover, right? Okay, hi. I'm Vicky from Bell Book and Candle, and today I have something different, something fun. But first, I do want to mention that the speed build will slow down a little bit once we get to the interior of the build. Okay, so as I was saying, I have something fun for you today. Actually, the concept is a little more fucked up than it is fun, especially considering the state of the world for the past year. But if you're watching this means that you're a Sims player, and from the memes that I've seen, Sims players are fucked up. I started playing with Sims 3, and by that time, removing pool ladders from pools wasn't an automatic death sentence for the Sims you're playing with. I'm sure there were a bunch of other ways to kill your Sims, but I was never the kind of player who would want to do that on purpose, but it seems like a lot of you are. So I have made a death trap for you to kill Sims with. Unfortunately, there is no pool or pool ladder included in this build because I kind of spaced out when it came to doing the back part of this. So picture this as being a very, very small lot. Instead, each room has something that will probably, I guess, make your day when you hear the Grim Reaper music. I fiddle around with the shape of the build a little bit, and I also put in a sunroof over the bedroom area, and I wanted to put one over the patio as well, but I kind of forgot. I always point out on screen in my description box when I'm making the sunroof, but I never actually describe how it's done. There's about like a million tutorials already on YouTube. But the gist of it is you use multiple roof pieces, and one of them is clear, that's the sunroof part, and the ones that are any other kind of shingles, you kind of surround the clear ones with that so it looks realistic. Right now I'm fiddling with the shape of the bathroom because I put in a washer and dryer in there and I wanted to make a little nook for the shower. And at this point I've also put in part of the kitchen as well. Sorry, my throat feels really hoarse. Anyway, the kitchen was supposed to have cheap appliances. I don't know if the ones I picked are cheap. I picked them because they're brown and I thought they looked good with the countertops, so take from that what you may. However, it is missing a fire alarm, so even if the appliances aren't cheap, if you're cooking and there's a fire, well, your sim is just screwed, I guess. So that kind of is the point of the build, so I am kind of happy with that. As for the bathroom, there's a washer and dryer unit in there, and with the Sims, if you don't empty out the dryer lint, you can cause a fire as well, just like real life. So this is a reminder to clean out your lint catch, or whatever it's called. Sorry, I keep having to like stop and take a break and start over again because I have the window open. It's beautiful outside, but I live across the street from an impromptu dog park. So I'm noticing that in the back of my voiceover, I'm just hearing barking, and I don't know. That's not adding to the aesthetic that I want for this video. so no barking allowed. Where was I going with this? Oh yeah, I wanted to not have a door either, and I wanted to add in a sauna because your Sims can die from heat exhaustion, and also not having a door, they'll die from embarrassment. Ultimately, I decided that would be ugly, and a pretty build was more important to me than a deadly one, so that's what we ended up with. The living room is pretty simply decorated and also has more electronics to break down and kill your Sim with. It has a fireplace, which is on the cheaper end, which I hope can also aid in killing your Sim. Funny thing actually, when I had finished building, I went to take screenshots and I made my Sim light the fireplace so that the screenshots can look all cozy and cute and aesthetic. And as she was lighting the fireplace, she caught fire, which I immediately burst into laughter because it was proof that my build worked. Like, exactly as intended. Like, a minute into existing, I put this build down, I decorate it, I'm not even about to take screenshots, and my Sim catches fire, and it was like my purpose has been fulfilled. It was complete. It was incredible. Then I freaked out because I was like, oh my god, did I save? And I was like, wait, I can't have this place looking rough because I haven't taken the screenshots yet. So I made her clean up. I saved the game and then I took my screenshots. And I do not remember where I was before I started talking about this detour. Oh my god, okay. I keep stopping and starting and I keep trying to talk about this build. And I'm having like such trouble talking about this build, and I hope it's not coming out disjointed. But it's been a while since I've done this. My last video was a stop motion build, and I didn't have to do any talking for that at all. And it was like awesome. Granted, doing a stop motion build is like extremely fucking difficult. I mean, it's not difficult, it's just very time consuming. Because you're taking like hundreds of screenshots. But yeah, it was just nice to just like not have to sit and speak about nothing. I'm apparently not used to speaking, which is really weird because I picture myself as being a person who talks a lot. Anyway, let me roll it back and talk about the build. The living room has I feel like I've said the word living room like 1,000 times today. The living room has electronics that are kind of on the cheaper end also, so that your sim can electrocute themselves while they're fixing them when they break. It has a Murphy bed, which if your sim puts it down the wrong way, they will get bonked. And if you put it down again, I think it could kill them. I think the first is a warning shot and the second time is death. The bedroom, which also has a Murphy bed as well. I don't know where I went wrong with the bedroom, but I had a whole color scheme going of like red and blues. And then I got to the bedroom and I'm like, oh, did someone order a sterile bedroom? So yeah, the room looks like a hospital, a fancy one at least. I'm sorry, I don't know what happened there, but it looks cute. Looks like every YouTuber bedroom ever, I guess. So yeah, it has a Murphy bed and it has a hamster or something. Hamsters can kill you in this game. You can get bitten by them and they give rodent fever or something. And if it doesn't get treated within a day or two, your sim will meet the Grim Reaper. So I added that in. I thought that was fun. The thing on the table is not actually a computer. It is a research machine. Because if you didn't know, your sim can work themselves to death by researching something too much. At least I think that's what happens. I don't actually remember. I looked this up when I had this strange whim of an idea for this video at like 4 a.m. And I was like, how can sims die in their house? Or just like, how many ways can a sim die? And then I was like, great, that's my next build. And then I fell asleep and then didn't record it for like months later. I think your sims can die by research, as can a human by doing too much schoolwork. We've all been there. The next area is the front yard. The front yard is, in my opinion, pretty well done. I mean, in my opinion, all my builds are well done. Like, who am I kidding? But I think it looks cute. I love the little grassy area that's built into the platforms, and I love the cow plant. The cow plant, as you could have guessed, is your next method of dying. As with the Murphy bed, I think, the first is a warning shot. A cow will eat you and spit you back out, and the person's like very upset because they're covered in saliva for I think a full 24 hours. And then I think if they get eaten again, they're permanently killed. And I think the cow plant makes like essence of so-and-so. And your essence is like the milk emotion. That sounds disgusting. It's the milk that the cow plant makes of the emotion that the sim last had while they were being murdered and cannibalized. I guess not cannibalized unless you're a cow plant as well. I'm sorry, I'm not making any sense, but it is the truth. It's either that or you get the emotion milk from being swallowed the first time, and the second time you just get dead. Honestly, I think that might be about it for the build. It's kind of a small house. It's 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom. The lot is 30 by 20, even though I only took up about like half of it. The bedroom's deadly. The bathroom, kitchen, living room, check, check, check. The front yard, very deadly, check. I think we've come to a close now. I hope you enjoyed this build. I hope you download it. I hope you like it. I hope you kill many Sims in it. To your heart's content, really. Thank you for watching. I will see you next Monday with a build. And if I don't have a build, then just rewatch this until the Monday that I do have a build. Bye, guys.